Huizhong. We can take it from here. If you go any further, the Echo Wood's voice might hurt you.
If only I...
Nikki, Momo, you can't hear that? I think that huge thing is talking.
A what? Isn't it just a tree?
They said stone statues. They said the Geomancer, to guard Alinlang City, forged stone statues as conduits, channeling the people's Wanxiang power to repel the dark.
That's what Tan Yo-Yo found in the ancient records.
The stone statues had no thoughts, no feelings. Their shattering meant nothing. But one day, they became aware of pain, their sorrowful cries filling the air. Chroma heard their cries and gathered the stone statues' fragments. She bound them with amber, then wrapped them in wood and grass. This eased their pain, and thus we were born.
Those amberwood fragments Miss Jin asked us to find, could they be a way to heal you? Is that why you've been sighing? It must hurt a lot.
Nikki, we should talk to Miss Jin. Maybe there's another way to help them.
Amber naturally fuses with other matter, growing and shedding on its own. But the Chroma faces use pickaxes to harvest it, damaging the stone statues. structure left us unable to heal. And lately, a particularly persistent individual has been excavating all the amber. They've even stolen ancient texts.
Yeesh! Talk about greedy!
They say that treasure hunter is a strange one. After mining the amber, he heads deep into Kongming Gorge, where no chroma faces dwell. Do you think we might find him there?
If we return the amberwood fragments that were taken, maybe it'll ease their pain.
Exactly! They even said they'd share some of the amber from the fragments they collected to say thank you. With those, I might be able to finally escape from Momo's belly.
All right, let's go looking.
I heard them say our voices cause Chroma Faces great pain. We share the same origin. We were born of stone statues. Therefore, we are forever bound in agony.
Wait, you're saying the Chroma Faces are also made of stone? Like you?
I'm sorry, Nikki. They're too tired to speak anymore.
Then we have to hurry. Let's find that treasure hunter and return the Echo Wood's healing amber.
Looks like there's been some Chroma Face activity around here. Let's go check it out. Maybe those stolen materials are here.
The Echowood said that the treasure hunter dug up a text. Looks like we found the right place. The writing's all scattered, but I can still make out Dark, Curse, Geomancer. Could this be the ancient text Tanyoyo lost?
We should take it back. Then we can laugh at him about it. Ha!
From all the beings of Linlang, draw upon the power of the One Xiang.
Where did you see that written, little Jade?
It's right here. Just like your character token, Nikki. You can't see it, but I can. It also says chromatic colors, morning star, abyss. Huh. It sounds just like this whim incantation I've heard before.
Little Jade, are you alright?
The sun, it's so bright.
Little Jade, that's definitely the moon above us. Nikki, don't tell me there's something wrong with my belly.
Momo, don't you remember? We also saw a really bright sunny place when we first arrived in the Wanxiang realm. What do you see? Can you describe it to us?
I can't remember. I don't...
It's alright. Let's put this ancient text away for now. We should take it back to Miss Jin. Or maybe one of the Chroma Faces can help us read it. Solar eclipse. It's not finished. But the Chroma Faces told us there have been more moon flares than usual lately, and that a chunk of the moon went missing during the last incident.
Noodle, I caught it! I'm good.
Classic.
Noodle, I caught it!
These bows and arrows are ruined. Looks like they've been used plenty of times, But what would he have been shooting around here?
No matter how much I dig, I can't find any other buried stuff. Nikki, does this camp seem a little strange to you?
I'm surprised we can't find anything else around here. This has to be the treasure hunter's base that Echowood told us about. But there's no trace of the amberwood he was mining. And his notes say, first, mine sufficient amberwood fragments to serve as the catalyst for controlling the cauldron.
Wait, what if he's already carrying out his master plan? Solar eclipse? That must be why there have been so many moon flares lately.
No, we can't let the moon shatter.
If the moon breaks apart, the chroma faces in the city will be in grave danger.
We can't let that happen. We have to stop him. Momo, let's search nearby for any clues left by the treasure hunter. There's a chroma face over there. Quick, hide.
Discern its color and grain, then chisel. If I use that method to read the grain's direction in reverse, it should make the moon chip apart faster. I asked Bai Chao Hall to deliver the materials for the cauldron to cover my tracks, but it backfired instead. So strange. Those materials shouldn't have exploded without the amberwood fragments I collected as a catalyst. Harming others is wrong, and harming good people is even worse. If you've done wrong, admit it. If you know your mistake, then correct it. From now on, I'll get my own hands dirty.
Just like when the package exploded.
Just one more strike, and the moon will shatter. Then, I'll seal it inside my cauldron. If I hadn't read that ancient text, and hadn't entered that strange place, I would have been deceived by Chroma and the moon forever. Until I turned back to stone.
He wants to completely devour the moon. We have to stop him. Shigandang?
Nikki, I'll hold this guy down with everything I've got. The rest is up to you.
It's okay. I can fix this. Maybe my craftsmanship isn't as good as my sister's, but I'll still fix it. I have to fix it.
Shigandang.
I can fix this. Back when I was a stonemason, when I first tried to sculpt a self-portrait me, I felt just as lost. Is this really what I look like? Should I smile, maybe cry? I finally figured out the hardest sculpture of all. How to carve a me that truly looks like me. I'm sure I'll find a way to devour the moon, too. If I could just take a bite, Mia could be saved.
Shigandong? Creating an S-Ling to devour the moon. How could that possibly save anyone? The ancient text says to gather the Wanshang power to resist the dark.
But Nikki, don't you think it's strange? Mia always followed the rules. She lived according to the script. So why did she grow a mask too? Chroma only said the Wanshang power could lift the curse, but when did she ever say what the curse truly was? It was only after I read that ancient text that I understood. We were stone statues to begin with, and the Dark's curse was life itself. Life gave us consciousness.
How could life be a curse?
If that's true, then when Chroma said she would lift the curse, she meant she'd turn everyone back into stone?
But ever since the moon flares began, the Chroma faces have been getting weaker. That's undeniable. There must still be some truths we haven't uncovered. You can't just devour the moon.
But Mia can't wait any longer. All I know is, when I finished my first sculpture, and when I first got to call her my sister, I was happy. Even if we are only stones. I want to live. I want to sculpt my own shape with my own hands. I want to take back our lives from Chroma. Mine and Mia's. If I can't devour the moon, I'm going to the Johua Pavilion to confront Chroma myself.
Shigandong!
He caused the moon flares. He said Nikki didn't cause them, and that she was a good person, so doesn't that make him the bad guy? Shouldn't he be stopped?
But we need to find out the truth before we decide what to do. We've never even seen Chroma's true form. We've only ever heard about her. She isn't going to be easy for Shigandong to find. Before then, we need to bring the materials back and perform the operation. Then we can get little Jade out of Momo's belly. That's the priority.
Yeah! Luckily, everything he dug up was spit out by the cauldron. Let's return these amberwood fragments to the Echo Wood and have them separate everything.